Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 1st century AD, or actually, the 2nd century AD. I'm your Hellenic Galvin, and today we're playing Sparta in EU4, extended timeline. So, where we last left off, Chalcedonianism. Man, it's starting to get a bit of a grip. I'm getting concerned. There's even, Negev. Isel. It doesn't seem to be getting too far, thankfully, so... Anyway, today we're going to start with the invasion of Thessaly, which we have the war goal to take Monastir from. Athens is reinforced. Well, fuck it, it's not, but... that's... probably could have been planned better on my part. Luckily, they don't seem to be making much of a break for it, so it looks like we're okay. Good news. Thessaly, however, we reached before the reinforcement could be made, so... There's reinforcements, there's actually troops there, so... We just have to, occupy the rest of their country, and in a matter of no time... They're gonna suddenly want to make a lot more peace than they used to. Growth of the administration. Diplomatic... we have to be careful, I suppose, how we choose this here. Let's turn to the clergy instead. Monthly autonomy change seems pretty good to me. Also, the clergy seriously needs some more influence. I'd personally like them to have a little more influence. That's gonna nuke my loyalty with the nobility. Counselor of the clergy. Yeah. We will call a diet. That'll keep them, hopefully safe. Okay. So, we already have 53% war score against them, which means we can just barely get white peace. 60% of the country is occupied. White peace is now acceptable. We're just gonna build a quick merc here. Who's going to make a mad dash over to Corfu. And Thessaly, that's their only retreat point, so it would make sense. We'll then dissolve this merc. He's definitely not necessary. There. Suddenly, you don't have any soldiers anymore, and you're being entirely occupied. So, on the matter of your annexation. Okay, Thrace and Aden become a bit of a risk. Settle the fucking issue. Can't deal with the rest right now. So Thrace and Aden are a risk for a coalition. Luckily, that's less than 3 people in the coalition. That's acceptable. That is acceptable. Unfortunately, what I'm mostly concerned about right now is Chalcedonian. You will need to contain that with such low legitimacy as well. Is Sicily still willing to get a royal marriage? Sweet. Why were they willing to get a royal marriage with me? As far as I can tell, there's no differences here. Russia. Aden. Same culture group. Oh yeah, Salerno probably isn't actually in our culture group. Yeah, it's just accepted. Okay. I think I should probably get a royal marriage with Aden. Because it's going to be a while before it's any use. Ooh, too many diplomatic relations. We can actually only have a single diplomatic relation. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Yes, it is. Okay. Alright, I guess we're losing a little diplomatic power for a while. That's, well, not entirely true. There's the policy. There. If you're going to go only one over the limit, there's no reason not to grab this, because this just basically gets you an extra diplomat. So now I just get a free diplomat. Alright. I should potentially start trying to build some allies among the people I don't wish. Among the people I don't wish to conquer. So the Italians seem like a natural ally for me. Of course, we do actually need a diplomat for this. There we are. Yep. And so we talked about this before. Overextension. Thrace and Aden are the only risks for a coalition, and I can deal with that. Alright, so we all have to deal with that. Deal with a lot of things. First and foremost, we have to deal with this. Okay. Thessaly, Monastir. Let's start with those two. War exhaustion, bit of a problem, yep. Not gonna get anything to help us, are we? Yeah, no. Alright. Okay, ditch those two. I like looming disaster. Civil war. So, I'm not pleased with that. Some of my provinces lack wars. Versus against Sparta as their new rival. Ruler's administrative skill less than 1. Overextension must be that. Can be stopped by. One following must be true. Currently disaster. Have legitimacy 75. We'll have a regency council. Well, getting a legitimacy up to 75 is going to be tricky. On the other hand, we have a civil war now. It's actually probably not too bad. It's probably a good thing. Well, no, actually it's not. You can only ever have one civil war throughout the game. Once you have a civil war, you can never have one again. So I'm just like, maybe we should get it over with early, but this is actually the worst time to have a civil war. Because pretender rebels just wreck your face. And Croatia. You're hostile to me, oddly. I'm gonna start friendlying things up with the Italians. Yeah, I took on a bit of aggressive expansion with them, that's fine. I mean, unfortunately, I don't think Diogo Costa is going to be good enough to stop the Civil War. But I might be able to handle it. Demanding administrative support's not going to help. For once. Well, maybe it will. Toss some money the clergy's way in exchange. Get some power. The noble estate will get a little happier. That's fine. Okay. What we need to do, more than anything right now, is try and push down our overextension. We need to get that on to 0 as soon as possible. Get that handled. Step 1. I mean, everywhere we can. Salonika is 19. Noted. Did I not? I didn't. Okay. I'm gonna have to enact the religious policy. For obvious enough reasons. When that core is made, we'll get to it. So yeah, start working on Macedonia. Okay. And I may have to enact the stability policy. We'll see. Depends how things go. The augurs are preaching. Yeah. Not much we can do about that right now. Legitimacy is going up, though. And that's a key thing, actually. With legitimacy going up... Alright. So we're in good relations with Salerno now. That's good. No alliance. The diplomatic reputation is shite. Get a royal marriage with them. Okay, we can't with them. Yeah, we needed to get our friggin' legitimacy just to go up a little bit. Even if it goes up a tiny bit each month, that's still acceptable. Alright. Aggressive expansion's under 50, so no coalitions can form. That's ideal. Losing cash. Noted. Alright. Macedonia taken care of. We're managing to suppress everything okay. Alright. Right now that's the source of most of our unrest. So take that down. And we end up with, what, 1.4. And Salonika. Convert to Chalcedonian. Well, that fucking is not going to help. Alright. Okay. So. Do we need to enact the stability policy? Maybe. I'm gonna do it. Stability policy enacted. With the hope that I can bring this all to a close. Yeah, 0.8 unrest. Lose 50 diplomatic power is fine. Because next year it drops another 0.5. Good. So that leaves Corfu at 0.5. Corfu down 0.5, which should be taken care of by Macedonia's coring. Alright, unfortunately it's up to 80%. So, hopefully the dice don't totally screw us here. Also, we're gonna hit the Civil War. Far sooner than I was hoping. I mean, we need to core everything. And try and get it as cored as quickly as possible. Declining power of the nobility. That's fine. 56. 59. At least get all the coring started. We're dug in here for now. Alright. Other policies. Offensive policies required. We have Mars selected as our god. Good and good. Best we can hope for the moment. Civil War will fire. I kind of accepted that when that came around, because there's just no way to get rid of that ruler has less than one admin thing. And we're not going into a disaster. And we're not getting a legitimacy of 75, so unless Diego happens to just drop dead, it could happen, but I'm not one to believe that's necessarily going to happen. And the clergy now want land. Okay. Well, here, have Epirus. Actually, wait. Call and rest. Don't the, yeah, whatever. Just prepare. 4 months, there's no way around it. Like, right now, I need to try and drop the National Revolt risk here. Local unrest 2, it's not enough. Alright. Preparations have been made about as well as one can prepare for this sort of thing. They want more land? Okay, done. Consider it done. Seek support of the clergy. Nah. Alright. Clergy taken care of. 0.8. It's not enough. Can't reduce by another point. Damn. I was hoping to try and reduce the influence they had here. But instead, before the Civil War begins, I'll do that. Sucks to spend those points that way, but... One, two, four. I don't think we can stop the others in the Civil War, but we'll give our best, I suppose. It's worth trying. Crush the opposition. You gotta try. Unfortunately, it is going to come down to one battle, more or less. Alright, well, we won the first battle. That's the best we could hope for. Army deserters. Try and strengthen morale. That helps a lot. Like I said, this will restore our legitimacy, thankfully. The Civil War. That's just something that happens. Oh, Christ. Stop it at any cost. We're going to take out God knows how many loans, lose who knows how much shit, but it's all what you have to do to get the Civil War to end. The only way. Have legitimacy 90. So it sucks, but what you have to do is force, you always take the result that gives you higher legitimacy. As far as it matters, there is no other options. The other options literally do not matter. Because they do not progress you towards the end of the Civil War. Bloody goddamned. Finally, alright. So that takes care of the initial pretenders. Good. Now I just need to worry about the Thessaly separatists, which I can barely put my own friggin' hold on. If I seek the support of the clergy, I get 60%. That reduces that, and I think that'll help, actually. It's a dangerous game I'm playing with the clergy, but... yeah, local missionary strength plus 2%, that will help. Excellent. That's one of the other things I was looking for. Controlled by the clergy. Civil war brings nation to its knees. Consider it done. 10 more legitimacy. Right now, we've kind of counting on our reserve of military power to hold off any revolts. Unscrupulous in-laws. Okay. Must handle. So slowly we progress towards 90 legitimacy. Ugh. Spread of Christianity. Monastir. Begin the conversion. Let's move to Sparta. We will hold. Do not let these rebel scum take the capital. Okay. Unscrupulous in-laws again. Ugh. Come on, give me events that let me actually move towards the Civil War. Okay, good. Nation to its knees. Yeah, no. Just do that again. That's fine. Thankfully, you can't go below -100, so... Yeah, gain 5 legitimacy. That's what we gotta hold for. As long as possible. Provincial unrest. Harsh treatment on them. Keep them suppressed. It's gonna get easier, thankfully, as time goes on. Bad news. That we can't convert for a while. More unscrupulous in-laws. And we're taking more loans. Also not favorable to this practice. But we don't have a choice for the time being. We basically have to hope we don't go bankrupt before the Civil War ends. Once the Civil War's over, I can probably clean things up and make it a little easier. But for the time being, it's questionable at best. Oh, marriage. Good. We'll want an alliance with Salerno. Good. Yeah, I led to rival. That's fine though. I'm gonna need allies. Question is, can I new factional powers? Monastir. Let's move. We support one side. 5 more legitimacy. We are now 12 from finishing the Civil War. So hopefully 2 more events if we get lucky. Obviously not a good time, but maybe. Let's try and get there. We can do this. Alright. You guys reinforced as we'll get. So. We're counting on you. One more event, maybe. Depending on if it's a +10 or not. Could win us the Civil War. Nope. Now we just need one event of pretty much any type we can get our hands on. Any one type of event. Come on. Pretty much anything that is an unscrupulous in-laws. Come on. Please. Revolt. I don't know. What are the odds of Naxos exploding? It was pretty low, actually. Good news is, Salonika almost converted. We have a lot of work to do if we are to keep our nation Christian-free. It's going to be hard. But we can do it. I believe in us. Alright. Looks like things are quiet as we wait for the final Civil War event. Gain a point of stability. Fuck it, we'll take out the loans. The Imperial Cult would be good, yep. Nis has announced us as their new rival. Interesting. Wouldn't be expecting that from them, but sure. I sort of feel like they're a bit on the small side. Conversion successful. Salonika. Excellent. I am going to ditch this horseman now. We don't need him. We're Sparta. We rely on infantry. And we do kind of need to save money. Cut costs and all that. Any event, please? 5x goes down to like 84.9, then gives us a 5 fucking legitimacy event or something. Just like, fuck you. The reason I selected +10 revolt risk in Naxos is because I wasn't expecting it to take this freaking long and give me another Civil War event, considering they're on a pretty regular timer. This is extremely unlikely to have gone this long without a Civil War event. Thank you. In this case, yeah, we will totally do this to gain 100 legitimacy, which will put an end to the Civil War. Yeah, I guess I probably shouldn't have. I didn't think it gave me +3 stability, but oh well, it'll do. At least that puts an end to things for now. Revolt risk otherwise. Yep. Yep. And yep. Thessalian separatists. Taken care of. 0.1% there. And hey. Hey, Andrew. Oh, thank God you have fucking strong claim to the goddamn throne. We've been having a lot of legitimacy problems lately. Oh, jeez. And God knows how much crap I've just sort of thrown into the mixer here. Just to keep this stuff stabilized. Yeah, we're just stuck with those policies for the next 5 or so years. That's fine. That is A-okay. Thras is attacking them. Interesting. So, next up on the list, Roland. Thank you for your support on Patreon. Okay. And with that, I think I'm going to get a whole decade of play this episode. I've been experimenting with longer episodes, so with this series, so let me know what you think in the comments of that. Hopefully the whole 20, 25, even a bit longer sometimes episodes pleases some people. See, mine is 0.19. Easy way. We aren't at risk of revolt. The Spartan pretender's not going to revolt. Lower taxes thing will eventually go away. Or ignored unrest will eventually go away. And everything will just heal. Christ. Not everything heals, though. We lost so much progress towards autonomy reductions. But we did our best. We did our best. We're really trying to hold off on our complete and utter lack of prestige at this point. Oh dear. You know, I probably should have looked to the clergy before for help. A theologian. Yeah, 15 influence, though I can't afford that. Damn. I should consider the potential of giving this to the clergy. Influence is 78.3. Christ. It's probably not worth it, at least until 117. Could consider the revocation stuff as well. It's definitely stuff we will have to consider as time goes on. Okay, since you are... It's a good place to also up that, since it's under control of the nobility. They grant extra... Fair bit extra, actually. 50% manpower modifier. There. Makes the nobility a little happier, too. Demanding military support. Yep. Definitely something we could do. But, for now, that's it. We've grown, and we had a civil war. And, in the end, we held on, just barely. But, much like at the start of the episode, we're back to the point where we're going to be incapacitated for at least a little while. Just a little while. Mostly what we pay off are how many loans? 5. Ugh. We're 250 freaking gold in debt here. It's not like we make particularly much right now, so it's gonna be a while to pay off all this crap. God. Merchants. 14 buckets. It's not enough. Athens to them. Grant them monopoly charters. Then maybe? Nah, still only 14, but we could demand diplomatic support now at least. Oh well, development cost reduction. Good enough. Anyway, that's going to do it, folks. Thank you, everybody, for watching. This has been your lovely, lovely host, Calvin, signing off.